Erica Dagg from Cal, part of the NCAA championship team, a New Orleans native in lane 1. 16-year-old Hannah Weiss will be in lane 2, the King Aquatic Club in Washington. Lane 3 is Teresa Svensson, Sweden, SMU. She was 6th in the NCAAs earlier this month. Well, Missy Franklin didn't swim this in Shanghai, but she did swim this race at the national championships at Stanford, won it with her best 59.18. Stephanie Ah has been very impressive meet in Indianapolis for this 19-year-old from Hong Kong. And here's a talented teen, 16-year-old Kylie Stewart from the Dynamo Swim Club in Georgia. Esther Hovase, Hungarian native, University of Louisville swimmer. She'll be in lane 7. And a 15-year-old Hannah Moore from Raleigh, North Carolina. She won the B final in the 400 IM here in Indianapolis. She'll be in lane 8. All right, so you have Natalie Coghlan, Elizabeth Pelton. Elizabeth Beisel's also not here, Rowdy. Yeah. Rachel Bootsma's had a good year. She's not here. And now Missy Franklin. You've got 5, would you say 5 people
at
for
least
2 spots?
At least 5 swimmers that have a great shot of, you know, once they make the team to actually win a medal, certainly final at the Olympic Games. You can't say that about every event for men and women, that you have 2 real potential medal possibilities. And this is one race, at least here in Indy, that clearly Missy Franklin is the heavy favorite. We haven't even been able to say that about Michael in the 400 IM. You know, he had Tyler Clary to push him, but this is Lockie obviously coming up in the 200 IM. But this is one race, at least based on the prelims, she was over a second faster than anybody else in the field, right there in the middle of the pool. She does such a good job of kind of pushing those lungs back in the water.
9:24 is what Franklin goes out in. 4/10 faster than this morning. Only 4 times under a minute so far in the world this year, and Missy Franklin has one of them.
Yeah, she did that back in January in Austin when we saw her swim there, and she comes in a lot more tired, I think, than she did in Austin, and you can kind of tell with her stroke. She just doesn't have that kind of get up and go. She's certainly going to win this, and just is so good at accelerating into the wall.
Now Missy Franklin almost a body length ahead of Stephanie On. She comes in at 59.89. She got under a minute. That's her fastest time this year by 3/100ths faster than her Austin time. So that gives her 2 of the 5 times in the world so far this year under a minute.
Watch her start. This is an area that she's really improved on, and I was talking to her coach, Todd Smith, who said that these are the little things that we really are trying to work on this year. Work and start, work and turn, work and breakout. And you can see that start and breakout that she had here. And then coming into the wall, she really starts to make her move and starts to accelerate into this wall. Is so good at going into, and then once she comes off the wall, she's good at coming out of that hole. Watch her kind of come up out of that hole and then make a great first stroke. That sets your momentum. And then see the acceleration. It's just boom, 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 boom. It starts getting faster and faster here at the end. Little finger first. Really nice job of rotating that body around that head. Keeps that head nice and still. And that's hard to do when you're tired, Ted. And knowing how hard she's trained up to this point. Really good swim by Missy Franklin.
Oh, Missy, you don't look tired.
Not even a little bit. Oh, my gosh.
That's a great swim. Did you have any idea you were going to break a minute here?
I was really, really hoping for it. I was so excited about my 200 back last night. Really wanted to go at 207, and coming from sectionals, I did a 100 there, so I was really, really playing for 59, and I don't think I felt anything that last 15 meters. I was just swinging my limbs as fast as I could.
It certainly was. You were accelerating in the wall. Missy, tell me a little bit about this journey from your parents' perspective. I've always wanted to ask you about how great of supporters you have with your mom and dad. What's this journey meant to them?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I am so blessed to have parents like them coming to every single meet, just looking up and seeing them in the stands and seeing them there. They have been so awesome through everything. I think they're just as excited as I am about everything, but it was funny because I went into their room, they're staying in our hotel, and I just went in there one night and I was like, can we just have a family hug? And like, all just got together and just had like a big group hug, and it was the best. But just having them there, it's an incredible feeling.
That is awesome. The journey, Missy, I'm also thinking you've already had your state high school swim championships. Now this meet, there has to be a junior prom coming up, right?
There is actually a junior prom coming up. My prom is in 2 weeks, and I don't have a dress yet or shoes.
So the next 2 weeks, you know, you'll be busy.
That sounds like
I will be very busy.
That
yes.
sounds like a group meeting to get that picked
Definitely.
up for you, right?
Yeah, I'm actually think we're going to go and try tomorrow and find a Nordstrom's close to here that we can go before our flight home.
All right, nice. So maybe by Omaha, you'll bring pictures for us to all see, won't you?
Of course.
Thank
I would
you.
love to.
Thank you. Missy, congratulations.
Thank
Good
you
luck
so
with
much.
the dress.
Thank you.
And there's some very talented young swimmers. All there. Stephanie Oz been good here in Indianapolis, took second, and Kylie Stewart, just 16 years old herself, places third. But I'll tell you what, Missy Franklin, the swim world knows well about her. The rest of the world is going to get some education about her this summer.